My name is Garrett Johnson, and I'm the U.S. Country Manager, and it's my pleasure to come to you today to be able to share with you, with one of our amazing leaders, some amazing information that's going to help you in building your business, which is, of course, what these webinars are designed for. And so as we go through this today, I'm gonna ask you right now to go get a notepad and get a pen, because you're going to want to be able to write the information down. You maybe want to take some screenshots. There's going to be a lot of amazing information and some tips and things that you can use that really will help in building your business. And even if social media, which is what we're going to be talking about today, is something that you feel like you're really good at, I guarantee you're probably still going to learn a few things. And so be prepared and ready. But as we get going, it is my pleasure to be able to be on here today with Alexandra Namtu, who is one of our SPDs out of Romania. And so they're doing such amazing things there right now. And Romania has seen about 50% growth in recent months. And Alexandra's team is among the largest in the country. She has built her entire business during the 2020 health crisis. And we all know how challenging that time frame can be. But a lot of it was built because she focused on the benefits of social media, which was one of the few things we could do during that time. When Romania has about a 40% of the buying power of the average European country, so we know that it's a little bit lower than most. But as of today, Alexandra has taken the country of Romania from 0 in sales to a third in Europe, with social media as her primary tool. So it is certainly our privilege and a real honor to be able to be on here with you today, Alexandra.
Hi, Garrett. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for inviting me. LifeWave Connect has been a huge inspiration for me and my team during the years. And I've learned a lot from these webinars. And I'm so happy that I can contribute today about a very special topic, social media, and how can we leverage social media to be able to reach homes, because this is the mission of our company, this is the mission of David, and every brand partner out there has a very important role to play, and it's more easier than ever before to be able to complete this mission because we have something very powerful. We have the internet, and we can develop abilities, and we can learn how to use it to be able to attract clients and brand partners from the cold market. Before we get going, I would love to share a little bit of my story. Garrett already
yes, absolutely.
mentioned a part of it. So social media is very, very important for me, because this is the way I grew my team. So I started as a brand partner in 2018. I didn't have a lot of experience in network marketing. I was not very skilled in social media. I only had a social media account, and I was mostly posting pictures with my dog, and I didn't know how to use it. And I started my LifeWave journey using the patches and educating myself about the patches. And when I realized how amazing this product is, when I met leaders from our communities, when I traveled to events, I realized that I want to do the business as well. So I started like a year before the pandemic, doing the business belly to belly, going to presentations, doing events like most of our leaders did before the pandemic. And after that, the pandemic came, and basically all my team disappeared, and I had to start from scratch. And I was very decided to make it happen, because we really have a business and a product that deserves all the attention in the world. And I decided to take my career path online and make it somehow happen. So basically, my entire team is from the coal market, and I met the most inspiring and talented people online. And in today's training, we're gonna be focused, and we're gonna learn the basic things that you can do it also, because it's not very difficult. It's all about, firstly, your mindset around posting on social media. Of course, as Garrett mentioned, it's going to be a lot of information. And even if you're doing things on social media now, you can somehow make a better strategy and be more efficient, because a lot of things changed on social media lately, and the client's behavior also changed. And it's very important to be more intentional and be willing to find out and learn more about it, because it's a process and it's a skill that you build in time. So we're going to be having a look at the 3 levels of creating value online post, and you're going to love this, and the basic of social media. And we're going to find out media actually works, and posting randomly, and I didn't have the very big good results. So when I started thinking about my avatar, everything changed in my business. And we're going to take a look at the most engaging posts and some of the posts that I recommend in my team. And it's very fun to see that they are doing it and it's happening, and the posts that we have the most results with. And very important, our mission statement. But before we jump in learning more about the basics of social media, the question is why we should do that. And I know that we have amazing leaders out there, and you absolutely love the products and you're using the products, and the results are great. So I asked myself this, why I should go and do things online. I think it's common knowledge for everybody out there that businesses fail because they don't get attention. So there are plenty of solid ideas and great products out there that they are disappearing because they don't get attention. We also see weaker products that are being sold, and when we take a closer look to that, we can see that the people behind that product, they are very committed in getting attention and creating awareness online. So oftenly something happens to me, and maybe it happened to you as well. Let's say I have a client and it has this huge haha moment with the patches when something is happening and he has these benefits very quickly. He's asking me, how come I've never heard about this product before? So ask yourself, how come? It's mostly because there's not a lot of awareness online around our amazing products right now. It's because no one hears about these amazing transformations, and no one gets to see the pictures of how much fun we actually have at events. And we just need to get things going in this direction, because obscurity actually kills businesses. And most businesses fail because they don't get attention. So I became very committed in getting attention for the patches, because like I said, we have the best product out there and it deserves all the attention in the world. So what to do next? If you're decided to go there in making it online, congratulations, you're gonna have the most amazing results. And some people, they're just gonna fall in love with your content, and at some point, and you're gonna create a huge community of people that are similar to you as well. So what to do? Learning to add value to your post on social media is the most important thing if you want to be successful in your business online. So in the beginning, I didn't know the difference between the posts, and I didn't know how to add value. I was just posting randomly content about the products, and I didn't have the results that I'm having now. But like I said, it's a journey, it's a process. And I think as the pandemic came, all leaders across industries and companies, they realized that they have to become very good in selling online, because all businesses became overnight based online. So what are the key ingredients of a successful online business? It's content that we're going to be focusing on today, and conversation. So content creation, it's how to create content that will attract the attention of your ideal prospect who needs your solution, because we have a solution to offer, and one of the best solutions out there. And of course, conversation, it's how to speak to people in such a way to make them aware that you are the right guide with the perfect solution to help them achieve the transformation they are looking for. Because you're gonna see our customers out there, they want a transformation. They don't want to buy a product. So it's very, very important to realize something from the beginning. So sales is talking to one, marketing and posting to social media, it's talking to many. But everything starts from conversation. So start little. I also started like this. It's very important for a good marketing to start one-to-one and work on your heart-to-heart conversation and connection. And this will become better and better, and your content creation and your conversation, as long as you're like doing it and interacting with clients and creating content. So the 3 levels of creating value in an online post is something that really transformed my business, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why. So when we go online and we see posts, we see all kinds of posts. But if we take a closer look, we're gonna see that the content out there, it's mainly based on information about products and businesses. And this is the first level of creating value in online content. So what most networkers are doing, it's creating posts based on information about products and businesses. And when we take a look, every day we are bombarded with all kinds of information about products. And is the best product, the best business, the best compensation plan, and so on. These are very, very good and relevant information, but not in the beginning of the sales process. This is something that I realized along the way. So not in the beginning when your future client or brand partner is interacting with your content. This doesn't mean that we don't post about products and business. It means that we need to change our perspective in our approach and find out a better way to create content that it's coming from products and business, but in a way that we add more value to everyone that it's engaging with our social media profile. So I know I also did this in the beginning. I was only speaking about products, and I know that there's a lot of consultants out there and they're doing this, but they are not doing this with a bad intention. They are like only trying to help and get the information out there, like I also tried to do. And maybe they just don't know a better way of doing it. So it's very, very important to start focusing on problems, mission, values, and vision in our post. So this is because in the beginning, the way you sell it, it's more important than what you sell. So basically, all of us now, we have a hybrid business. Maybe some of us are doing still live presentation, which is great because you can interact with clients, and it's a good opportunity for the client to experience the power of the patches when you test it. But when you do it online, it's very impossible for or improbably for people to be able to test the product. So that's why in the beginning online, the way you sell it is more important than what you sell. Because if you're only doing products, you're gonna get lost in the sea of similarities in the market, and you're gonna get lost in the noise of social media. And you don't want to be perceived as another seller out there, because you're not another seller out there. You have something amazing, unique to sell, but people don't know that yet. And it's very important to be able to differentiate yourself from others sellers. So only 2 and 3 level posts lead to real transformation in your business. And of course, we're going to find out together how to create content that it's focusing on solving people's problems and speaking more about your mission, values, and vision. So when we are gonna learn to do this, and it's gonna come along the way in your social media journey, we're gonna be able to connect and attract the ideal prospect, because you're gonna start speaking your ideal prospect language. And like I said, we're gonna detach ourselves from others out there that look similar to us, only look similar to us. And this is a key to a sustainable business online and creating an unlimited flow of customers and your own community of people, customers and brand partners that you love to work with. And why it's very, very important to do this shift in our mindset, because I said in the beginning, we're going to discuss a little bit about mindset around posting on social media, because now, and after the pandemic, like I said, all businesses became based online, and we are like overwhelmed with this amount of information. All studies show that the customer's mind has changed, and the most important thing that people are searching now online is to get maximum value when they buy a product or decide to start a business. So they want a transformation. And let's just start to see how we can help them achieve that transformation through our content. And I'm gonna share with you some information about what not to do. I did it also in the beginning, and I'm better without it, because I'm actually getting organic leads from the internet, and only by posting the right type of content and addressing to my ideal brand partner, for example, or my ideal client. So what not to do in the beginning: posting picture of products. That doesn't mean that we are not going to ever post pictures of products. I love curiosity posts, and I do post pictures of products, but I make people curious about them. Let's say it's a patch on my hand, or I'm somewhere and I have a patch on me, and I'm not speaking directly about the patch, but of course you can see the patch. And posting replicated company website links, this is spammy and it's not working. Maybe it worked before when the internet and this environment was not very, very crowded. Or statements like, I'm looking for 3 more go-getters to join my team. Don't forget, we can't make money claims. So this is not working anymore, because the same way we're bombarded with all kinds of opportunities and sending copy-paste hey you messages, because this will not get you that heart-to-heart connection, and you're not going to be able to work on your conversation and improve that skill. So basically, trying to sell to everyone is like selling to no one. So the broader your audience, the fewer hear and feel your message. And this is where I realized that storytelling is very important, that connection is very important, that letting people know about your journey and your struggles and your challenges through your story, it's very, very powerful. And of course, I'm going to share with you a little bit of how you can get started with posting a story post that will help get engagements on social media. So you will never post the right thing if you don't know what problems to solve for your ideal prospect avatar. So after we realize that maybe with our content we can help solve people problems, we can't just go out there and solve everybody's problems, because we're going to end up the same, getting lost in the sea of similarities and in the noise of social media. So we need to get focused, intentional with our content, because without clarity, our social media posts will get lost in the noise of the internet. Like I said, people are not searching for a transaction online, they're searching for a transformation. This kind of posts directly speaking about products and so on, they worked really well before the pandemic, but now people, they want something more. They want that extra value. They actually need solution to their problems. So they want to know if you can help them solve their problem, help them achieve their goals and honor their values. So they want to know that if through your process, that it's your product and business, they can find their own mission, they can find their purpose in life. And what I'm actually seeing now in my team, a lot of brand partners that actually found their mission with us, found their mission with LifeWave. It's so beautiful to see that you can do that through your content, and you can do that by talking with people heart to heart. So the products and business are a vehicle that helps them achieve this. So you're going to be able to help them with your content to achieve the transformation they want. But it's very important to start to see your content as a way to serve, help, and guide people. So content that transforms is focused on problem solving of your ideal prospect according to their goals. So into today's online environment, people don't go to buy products and don't search to start a business. They are looking for a solution to their problem. And what we need to learn in 2023 in our marketing online, it's that heart-to-heart selling. It's a way to guide people, and it's the only way to really impact and help people with what you have to offer. And we have a lot to offer. We have David, we have our company, we have leaders across the world, we have communities across the world. But this will not make it out there if we don't do it differently from others. So it's very important when you start posting to stop being an expert in what you sell and become an expert in whom you sell to. And when your avatar becomes really crystal clear to you, also you're going to know what problems you need to solve through your content. So you're going to be able to add that value that attracts customers and that attracts brand partners to join you. So let's talk a little bit about the ideal avatar. This was actually a challenge for me in the beginning, and I said, I don't need that. I'm just going to go out there and fix everybody's problems and just post and randomly, and I was like copy pasting some information and stuff like that. And I realized that I'm like being very inefficient, in a way. I was getting some results, but not the best results possible. And it's very important because you anyway spend a lot of time creating that content, and you have the best intention possible, and you really want to go there and find people and help them. So you can do that by becoming, getting crystal clear on your content and your ideal avatar. And let's see a little bit about the avatar, because I have a huge surprise here for you. So everyone is not your prospect. Marketing to everyone is like marketing to no one. Like I said in the beginning, sales is talking to one, marketing is talking to many, but you can talk to everybody out there. Let's say you have a product that it's very good for weight loss, and sometimes it happens with our patches as well. You can't go there and address everybody, because not everybody is your ideal prospect for this, because maybe not everybody has this challenge and can't lose weight. So getting clear on what your prospect your ideal prospect is will make your marketing relevant and relatable. And you're going to see that when you know your avatar, it's going to be easy for you to identify the problems and solve that through your content. And when you're going to do that constantly, you're going to become a valuable resource. And think about you on social media. What kind of pages and profiles are you visiting? Why are you visiting those profiles? It's because you get this value, you get this information that maybe helps you solve some problems, that helps you have this transformation that you're also looking for. So when you're constantly being present there and you become top of mind, as a bonus, your brand is also going to grow. In the beginning, I didn't want a personal brand. I was not focusing on that. I didn't even knew what a personal brand is. But because I was like posting, and of course on my personal page, and I think every leader out there has a group with their community. And of course, it's very important to add value and create content there as well, because our team also has challenges that they need to be solved. You're going to become top of mind. So I can see this in my team happening as well. As some of our brand partners, they are very focused on this kind of posts, and they give this extra information. And sometimes people, they go there and search and see, let's see what this person is doing today, what is happening, what results they have in their business or with the product. So you're gonna become the trusted advisor, and trust is very important when you're building a business online. So once your avatar starts to see you as a trusted advisor who helps them solve their problems, they will purchase your products or join your team based on your recommendation. And you basically become a professional marketer. And like I said, it's a journey, and you have to enjoy it, even if it's challenging sometimes. And it's frustrating because in the beginning, not a lot of magic happens. It's just because you need to, like I said, change your approach about the way you post. So deliver the right message in front of the right audience, and that will get you the right results. And people will seek you based on emotions. So you have to know which emotions to use. It's very important to use vulnerability, authenticity. It was challenging for me in the beginning as well to open up on social media and start to share a little bit of my story. But after I did this, I realized how powerful it is. And I realized that I was building a community around it. So your posts are going to become more intentional. And because of this, people will start reaching out, because when you're going to offer solutions and when you're going to speak about your challenges, it's going to be, oh my God, Maria, she's like talking directly to me now. I'm experiencing the same challenges. Let's see what she's doing to improve herself, to improve her life. And along the way, she's going to find out that you're using the patches, that your life has completely changed and transformed. And I'm sure that everybody here today has a LifeWave transformation and a LifeWave journey that he or she could share. So when you understand who is your ideal prospect and how they look, their habits, their interests, their inspirations, you're going to become more effective in marketing to them. So another way in understanding your avatar, it's by referring to yourself. And the big surprise is actually that your ideal avatar, it's you, but not the version of you now. It's the version of yourself of when you started your LifeWave journey, of when you started with your business. And ask yourself, are you a better version now than the version that you were when you started? Even if you don't have the big results, you don't make a lot of money yet, you're not an SPD yet, you don't have this huge following on on Instagram or on social media. So the problem here is that people link their value to a level of career or what other people are doing, or the fact that you didn't achieve a rank yet, and they don't focus on their journey and on their transformation. And when you think about your avatar, you are looking basically to help that person you were when you started. And believe me, you're very, very equipped to do that because you've been through that process all the way. You had those challenges. You know how to advise people on that. And think about all the things that you can offer to that person. So you can offer her also a solution, a lifestyle change, a support in your community and in your groups. So it's very important to be aware that with what you have now and what you know now, you can start your social media journey and you can go out there and really help people transform their lives. So if it's very hard for you in the beginning to get clarity over this, or to go out there and open up and take yourself as a reference, you can do what I did in the beginning. You can create your avatar in your mind. So you can give it a name. Let's say it's Anna, and you just start to think about it. Where does Anna live? So you, of course, you can have two types of avatar, one for product, one for business. Depends on where you are with your business now, if you're leading your business with a product or you're searching more brand partners to join. It's very important to create two avatars in your mind so you can target that through your content and solve your ideal avatar problems by adding more value into your content creation. So give your avatar a name. And where does she live? How old is she? How does she, what does she do for a living? How many kids? Is she married? What does she do in her free time? And so on. What does Anna dream about? Because let's say we're gonna call our avatar Anna. Does she want to travel? Does she dream of freedom in her schedule? What kind of relationship does she dream of? How much money does she want to have in her bank account in her perfect world, let's say? And we're gonna try to answer all these questions, and we're gonna see that it's not very, very far away from our own reality. So we're gonna be attracting persons and that are mostly like us. So what keeps her awake at night? So what does she worry about? And some example, she's in the need of money, she lacks confidence, she can't lose weight, she's working too much, needs more free time, she doesn't have any energy, doesn't sleep well at night. So you're gonna have an idea of what problems to solve. And of course, like I said, it's more easy to reflect and take yourself as a reference, but you can also do it another way. And when you get a little bit of clarity over your avatar, you're gonna want to start to create content. And just think about the top 3 problems and challenging that your avatar has or you had before you started your journey with Apache. So this will be the problems that you focus on solving in your post. So don't go out there and solve everything. Focus on the products that you experienced or you used. Consult yourself with your upline and see what works better in your market and what is happening in your team, and of course report to that. But it's better to focus on 3 problems. Let's say it's pain, it's weight loss, or it's this amazing transformation that you have with X39 and you get younger and you can have more vitality and enjoy life. And just start creating and adding value around that 3 problems. So this will make it more easier for you to go out there and be confident and start to create content. So the people who are watching and reading your content might not be your perfect avatar in the beginning, but they will have a couple of things that they will resonate with. And by you being consistent and helping out you with your content, they will think, wow, that's my person. And you're going to start to build a connection that needs to know, like, and trust. This is very, very important in the online environment because we don't have this physical contact like we do in our physical presentation. It's just online. So it's very important to build this know, like, and trust through your content. And let's just go ahead and find out the most engaging post and what you can go out there and create when you start to post and engage with your ideal avatar. So because we spoke a lot about value and how important it is to add value in our posts, this could be helpful tips that solve a problem that your avatar has. Let's say you started your LifeWave journey or your weight loss journey and you incorporated the patches there, and you can give people some tips of how they can be focused on putting their patches every day. Like I keep them very close on my nightstand, and I see them in the morning and they're there in the evening, and it's very, very useful for me not to forget to put my patch on. And you can start play with this and create some helpful tips. Or it could be something that is motivational and uplifting. I don't know, maybe something, a revelation that you experienced, something emotional that happened to you since when you started to use your patches. Maybe your clothes fit better. Maybe you were able to fit in a pair of jeans that you didn't wear in a lot of time. And I'm very happy that in my LifeWave journey, even if I'm like 5 years older, I'm still able to fit in the jeans that I wear when I was younger, like in college. And it's very nice. I have them in my wardrobe, and I just wear them from time to time. And that makes me feel great. Go out there and share that, because I was not able to do this without the help of Fix 49. So it's a very, very important patch to me, and I speak about it all day long. So education posts that help people gain a deeper understanding of something. So when you're gonna build your own community and you're gonna have people coming and visiting your page to see what is happening, they can see that you're promoting the patches, and it's very important to start to educate people because they don't know how the patches are working. And this is a very good point and relevant to start sharing information that you maybe hear in David's webinars, or you just study in the clinical studies, and it helps people see the big picture when it comes of using the patches. Also, lifestyle posts. I'm an introvert, and I have to recognize I didn't do a lot of lifestyle posts, but I'm getting better and better. Like I said, it's a journey for everybody, including myself. So let people inside your life. Actually, I started doing this 2 months ago, and I actually started posting pictures with my mother that she's also having a transformation, and she's having her own LifeWave journey now. And I got a huge interaction on social media. So picture with yourself and your family having fun and making LifeWave and the patches a part of your daily life. People are gonna connect with you on a very personal level. And I understood as well that it's very, very important to do that because it makes you real. People want to see who you are. People want to see bits of your stories and your transformations. Also, some posts that I do, and I'm very consistent with this since the beginning, results and wins. So share a product or a business result. If you don't have this huge physical transformation, you can for sure have these results from your team, and you can start to share it. Or let's say someone from your team just quit their job and they're doing LifeWave full-time. This is a huge result, and for sure it's going to inspire others to keep going on that road, to keep working and build their dream. So post pictures from an event. I love these ones, and I always I go crazy running around to make sure that I have enough pictures from events, because these are very powerful, and you know that going to events really leads to transformation. In 2018, I was very lucky to go to an event, and this changed my entire world. So remember, people won't buy your success until you buy your failures. So it's very important, like I said, to talk to people about your challenges, because it's not a easy journey. So your people and your team, of course, and your future brand partners and people that you're targeting with your content, we're going to be able to connect better with you. So make your posts more about your challenges than your success, and you're gonna start to create a movement, and you're gonna see that these pictures from events and your lifestyle pictures and the value-based content, it's gonna create something in your social media, and you're gonna have leads coming, and you're gonna have friends that you didn't speak with within years asking you. So it's not going to happen overnight, but when this magic happens, you're gonna become center of attention, and people that maybe they're following you for 2 or 3 years, they're gonna give you a call, and they're gonna say, I'm ready to do this. Just tell me more about these patches. I can see that you're having so much fun at events. I can see that you're transformed. I can see that you're not aging anymore. Just tell me now, and you're gonna take it from there with that conversation. So team pictures and activities, people want to join people and being a part of a special community. And I'm sure that you created a special community around yourself, and a lot of people would be very lucky to be there. And team photos also create FOMO, that is the fear of missing out. I thought I was immune to this, and I'm like seeing my team like going to events and posting on social media. I'm like, oh my God, I wish I was there with there, and going to vacations and stuff like that, and going to team events, and it's very powerful. So even if you do one story a day or to post a week in the beginning, by doing it constantly, you're gonna get that attention. Even if in the beginning nothing happens, but you're gonna create awareness that you're going through something, that you're having that transformation. And by doing it and starting to solve people's problems in your post, people will start reaching out to you, and you're gonna become that trusted advisor. Curiosity posts, I love this one. So if you have like a lot of posts now on your social media accounts with the products, don't panic. Just go there and make them only visible to yourself, or transform them in this curiosity post. This is what I did. And this is a way also to test if your new strategy is working and people are engaging. And people are very curious. So only if you wear the patches, you're gonna get some interaction, and people, maybe not in the first week, but they're gonna ask you, what is that over there? So if I'm going to the gym with my patch on, people are gonna come, oh my God, what is that on you there? Did you get a cut, or what is happening? People are curious by nature. So create curiosity about a product, result, or your business. So if I, let's say, go to the Orlando event, because I wanted that very much, and I hope I'm gonna be there. Of course, I'm gonna post and create a lot of curiosity. Look, I'm in Orlando now. What am I doing in Orlando? And not give the whole information and just reveal it in other posts. It's gonna be so much fun, and you're gonna have so much fun by doing this. Just test and see what suits you better, because everybody it's different. So these also are really good as a conversation starter, because people are gonna start to engage like they engage in real life. If they see you on the treadmill in the gym, they come and they ask you, what is that? So if they see you on the internet, they're gonna comment, so what is that sticker on your skin? And this is a great opportunity for you to start that conversation and keep adding value to that person that it's curious. So story posts. This is actually the first post that I did. So when I started my social media journey, I paid for a social media course with my last money, because I wanted it so much. I didn't want my business to die. I wanted the world to find out about the patches. And my first assignment there is to tell my story and to speak about my transformation. And it was very, very challenging, because I had really bad acne on my face, and I couldn't even find the pictures. I had to search in all my phones, in all my archives, to be able to find the pictures. And I was very impacted when I saw the picture, and it was very, very hard for me to go there and share something that I hid it from the world for a long time, that really scarred me emotionally. So I realized that if I'm not gonna go there and share my story, I'm not gonna be able to make the patches available. So I started to write my story post, and it was a very long post, but I want to tell you a secret. People love story posts. Even if they are long, people are gonna get engaged and they're gonna read. And after my story posts, of course, I had a business transformations as well. So in the same way, I started to create content around this, because my life also changed completely since I started to do LifeWave and get a career with LifeWave. And I moved from a small city to a big city. I became the center of attention. My team was like getting bigger and bigger. And I started to tell my story business-wise as well. And it completely changed my business. So stories are very powerful. Talk about your problem, your struggle, emotion around the problem and struggle, and the transformation that you had. And start with this one. If you have picture, it's great. You can share them as well. Some things to remember when you post. Speak to your avatar when you're creating your content. So have in mind maybe that person you were when you started, or a person that you want to address and solve that top 3 problems that they might have. So speak your customer prospect perfect language, and believe me, you can do that because you've been through the process. You just have to go out there and share it, and do not speak the network marketing language, because like I said, you're gonna get lost in the sea of similarities, and everybody speaking that their product is the best and so on. We know that our product is the best, but not everybody out there knows. So it's more like a discovery journey, and they're gonna figure it out when they go to your social media account and they see this kind of posts that they are curiosity, they are story-based, they are lifestyle, they're gonna see you at events, and believe me, it's very, very powerful. And at some point, you're gonna see magic happens. So after you create the post, don't forget about the call to action. Ask people to comment more info, ask people to connect with you on Messenger, ask people to like, share, or comment. So if you're interested in this kind of transformation, just leave me message on Messenger. I always check and make sure that that I answer. So you guide people exactly and tell them what to do after they see your content. It might be a video or a post. So ask your people to subscribe and so on. And we're gonna get to my favorite part of the presentation, because we talked a little bit about the 3 levels of creating value on online posts. And of course, we start from product and business, but we change a little bit our mindset there. And we go into creating content that is fixing people's problems. Actually, I saw a really good one in my team the other day. So maybe you know that when you pay for the patches, you have this authentication process, and you get withdraw like 1 cent, and people don't know what that is. And I saw a great post on that on one of the groups where they were like explaining why this is happening, so people don't get confused and don't stop the buying process there. And it was very good because it gave you a solution to many challenges that maybe some of us were like experiencing in our team. So we're gonna get to the last level of creating content, and I'm at this point here now, and I can see the most amazing transformation in my business, because I started to make posts on mission, visions, and values. And actually, we have the best inspiration for that, which is David, and you're gonna see why. So mission is what you do, vision is why you do it, and values is how you do it. So it's gonna be very, very hard for you to have a vision that inspires you and inspires others to take action if you don't know the mission behind the work that you do. So think about David, of how much value he had in his webinars. He has a mission since the beginning, and he worked really, really hard to create content and create a community around that mission. And when we go online and we listen to him, we hear about his mission, about his values, and it's very easy for us to get connected and be there every single time and enjoy it. So we're gonna take a look at our mission statement, which is very, very important, because often when you ask people what they are doing, what is their mission here, they are going back and telling you, well, I'm a wellness consultant, I help people make some extra money, which is true, but they're going back to the first level of creating value, which is business and products. So basically, they are devaluating the work that they do. So think about it, you're doing much more than that. So when you're gonna be very clear on your mission, you're gonna be able to create very, very powerful content, and you're gonna attract only the right people. So mission statement goes like this. You can screenshot this because it's not gonna make a lot of sense in the beginning, but I'm gonna give you also some examples. It's helping the person who has the problem to have your solution so he or she can achieve the transformation. So after you are a little bit clear on your avatar and the top 3 problems that you solve, and you go out there and you make some changes in the way you're interacting with people on social media through your accounts, and you start to share your story and your transformation, it's very important to think about your mission. Some of us, they know their avatar from the start. They are very clear on their mission. Some of them, they just figure it out along the way, and it's very beautiful when it happens we in our communities with the help of our leaders and the upline, because you're gonna find that they speak the perfect language for you. But it's very easy, and I'm gonna give you 2 examples. A mission could be, I help mothers who are raising children to regain the confidence and sense of fulfillment they had in their previous careers in a new professional mission without sacrificing time spent with their family. Maybe you're a mother and you have this transformation with your LifeWave journey, and you want to go out there and just get the best leads possible. So you can do this through your mission, and you're gonna become so intentional with your content that you're gonna attract only the right customers and brand partners. Or let's say you experience this weight loss and your life has changed, and I have a lot of transformations like this in my team. It could be I help women who don't feel good about the way that they look get back in shape, so they feel fabulous and they can back wearing the clothes that they used to love. Believe me, if it's powerful for me that I'm skinny, to be able to maintain myself like this and be able to go in my jeans is very powerful for people that have struggled with so many years to lose weight, and maybe they didn't find the right solution, or you have the right solution. So it's very important to understand your mission as well and create content based on that. So quickly build a relationship, follow up in Messenger, invite to a Zoom call. Nothing gets new here. It's a perfect moment now to share that information about business and product, because this is the point that it's very relevant. Conduct your two-way calls, get your upline there to help you, because your prospect will be more likely to say yes. Let's say you're not in the last stage of creating content based on your mission. Just make sure your upline is there to help you and to help you with your new client or brand partner. So the most important steps: get clarity, be crystal clear of who you want to attract, your avatar, create value in your content, learn what content will attract your perfect prospect with you, build that know, like, and trust. It's something that you're building every day to your content, and you're going to become that professional marketer, that top advisor. Just keep going on that road. And heart-to-heart conversation. Don't forget that this is very important to build relationship. Yes, to nurture that community that you're building around your social media. So before I finish, it's very important to have this mindset as well. So when I open my laptop in the morning, first of all, I'm very, very proud to be part of this LifeWave family and be blessed and be able to do this business. But I feel like a business owner, and I think like a business owner. And I say to myself, what I'm going to do today, am I going to consume other content that others are creating, or I'm going to produce the content that other people are consuming? So be a builder in a world of users. And when you create content, don't forget to do it in a compliant way. It's very important for our company, for our security. No medical diseases and no money claims. So I hope I inspired you to just think a little bit different about your social media journey.
Alexandra, that was amazing. And the thing I loved about it the most is that was like a masterclass in how to build a business, using social media. And I know that many people, and you even mentioned that you'd taken some classes and learned and trained on how to do this. And so the fact that you're willing to share this with us today is certainly amazing. I think if people learn and follow what you taught today, they really can become very successful in building a business, using social media, but still being able to have that heart-to-heart connection. I love that you really brought that in and talked about how important that was, because it's so easy sometimes when it comes to social media and trying to use technology to build a business, that we sometimes can lose that connection, and we want to always keep that connection. And so I love how you explain that, how you do that, and what you do to kind of build that community within your own team. So Alexandra, thank you so much for your time today and the amazing information and taking the time. I know this is a bit of a different time of day for you than it is for us being over in Romania, but thank you so much. And we really do appreciate everything you're doing to help us to build the Lifeway family.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. And I can't wait to hear everybody's stories and see their transformations online.
But man, thank you again so much. And we look forward to catching up with everyone soon.